Every time you buy a 12-pack of seltzer, soda, or beer, you shell out an extra 60 cents under the bottle bill.
It's a nickel a can, that's money.
That may not sound like a lot, but multiply it by all the carbonated beverages sold statewide, and millions of dollars in nickels are changing hands.
Thank you.
Most Vermonters are just like Peggy Twitchell.
Because I want my money back.
The state has a 75% return rate on bottle deposits, making lines at redemption centers common.
Do you count your recyclables before you come here?
No.
How accurate do you think their can counts are?
Pretty close.
I've never had any issue to think that they were ripping me off.
225, you have a great afternoon.
Thank you.
But not everyone trusts the guys behind the counter with their empties.
I'd prefer going to the machines and sticking them in because then I know I get my money's worth.
I'm pretty sure a lot of them undercut you.
Like, I've kind of done a pre-count.
Jeff Casey is convinced the counters short him by a few bucks every time.
If they did it to everybody, that's a pretty, it's a pretty good bonus to split up at the end of the day.
So who's cashing in? Are counts at redemption centers honest, or are they ripping you off? We decided to investigate.
50, 51, 52.
First collecting, sorting, and counting thousands of our own recyclables.
All right, I've got 117 here.
Our team hit the road.
Here we go.
With undercover cameras and pre-counted bags of bottles and cans to put 6 Vermont redemption centers to the test. We gave each spot 2 shots to get it right. Our results were mixed.
So he gave us 1 extra can.
During our first visit to the Virgins Redemption Center, we got 1 bonus can, but on the second visit, we were shorted by 34 empties. At River Road Beverage in Essex, split results. First, they gave us credit for 11 extra cans, then undercut us by 35 empties. Barry's Beverage Baron shorted us by 5 on the first visit, only to give us 11 bonus cans the second time around. In Montpelier, Discount Beverage was spot on for our first test, then shorted us by 8 empties on the second visit. St. Albans Beverage Mart was the only redemption center to return accurate counts both times. And in Winooski, the numbers fell in the customer's favor during both tests. Beverage Warehouse paid us for 18, then 32 cans we didn't have.
If they're not counting accurately, then they're going to be out of a job.
George Bergen owns Beverage Warehouse. He says 10 to 12 million bottles and cans pass through his facility every year. It's a fast-paced job, and mistakes happen.
Was I on 65 or 75? Always err on the side of the customer, go 75.
These guys tell me they don't mind talking to customers, but admit carrying on a conversation is the single most distracting obstacle to getting an accurate can count.
I take their words, I don't want to argue with them.
Naeem Abbasi says it's not worth losing business over 5 cents. The owner of Montpelier Discount Beverage encourages customers to correct the counter if there's a dispute.
We all human and we all make mistakes. I do listen to my customer because I know they come back again.
Whereas it's 5 cents for the carbonated beverages.
Bryn Oakleaf is an environmental analyst with the Agency of Natural Resources, which regulates redemption centers for the state. She says there are about 100 registered in Vermont.
We do occasionally get complaints, but it's not very common.
Oakleaf says while redemption centers are crucial to the success of the bottle bill, there's not much incentive for the owners.
You're not getting rich in the redemption business.
They resell their customers' recyclables to a distributor, and each empty earns a 3 to 4 cent profit. Back at Beverage Warehouse, Bergen says that translates to $350,000 to $420,000 a year. But he says despite that volume, he's lucky to break even.
It's very dirty, it's somewhat dangerous, it's a very thankless job, and you really don't make any money doing it.